Hello and welcome to the book station. So I have a couple of hours before I need to be at work, and the works in my local town centre have recently been refurbished, and they moved extended into the shop next door, so it's a bigger shop. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, and I might show you some footage. We'll see how this goes. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of pre-filming this as a little backup, so we'll see what happens. Hello and welcome to the book station. So, as you can see from that little clip just then, I did go to the works, and yeah, it looks so much different from how it did before. I would show you pictures and stuff, but obviously I never took any footage or anything in the old one. But yeah, it looks so much different, and it's bigger, and there's more variety, and it just looks nicer. And on that trip, I got some books. I actually got three books, and then I went to the pound shop and got another book. And I also have two review books to show you. So I have got seven books to show you today. So here we go. So I'll start with the review books. The first book I got was sent to me by Headline, and it's Tin Men by Christopher Golden. It's a sci-fi. I love sci-fi. It says economies are collapsing, environmental disasters are widespread, and war is the backdrop to life. So yeah, and it also involves like a robot that goes a bit AWOL and kills someone, and then there's an investigation, and there's like a big thing about whether we should continue using robots to help run our lives and stuff like that. So it sounds bloody awesome, and I love the cover, the little bullet holes in the robot, and it just sounds and looks incredible. So that's that one. I'm not sure when this is out because unfortunately I've lost the piece of paper that came with it, but I think it's already out. Okay, and then the next one I have was sent to me by Tinder Press, and it's The Mountain Can Wait by Sarah Leipziger. Yes, I have already received two review copies of this, but they also sent me a finished copy, so that's cool. And it's interesting actually to see how the cover has evolved from the two review copies. It's really pretty, like really pretty. And it's basically about a guy who lives in the wilderness. He's chosen to do this. His family don't, but he has chosen to. He's kind of cut himself off from them to live alone in the wilderness and to see if he can survive. But then his son gets in trouble with the law, and he has to help him. Uh, oh, actually, it says, but when his son Curtis gets into trouble with the law and goes on the run, Tom discovers it might not be enough because it says he raises his children with care and determination. So it sounds good, it's not that big, and I'm actually excited to read this. I wasn't when I first got the review copy because I was like, it didn't really have that much information on it, but I'm actually excited for it now. And this is also already out. The piece of paper's on the floor down there, but I mean, I think it came out about a month ago, so yes, and then moving on to the three books I got in the works. So the first one sounds really good, and it's The Haunted Season. And it's by G.M. Malliot, and the quote on the front says, "Somebody is about to lose their head." I love that quote. So it says, something sinister is stirring at Totley Hall, the imposing manor house dominating the village of Nether Monkslip. So it's kind of like a murder mystery, but with a twist. And I mean, it sounds good. The cover's beautiful, and it was in a 3 for £5 deal, so it sounds pretty awesome. I think got one that I've never heard of. I don't know if it's new actually. I could check. That would probably help. Was the publication? Um. Oh, okay. It's definitely not new. It was written actually in 1981. But this is Windhaven by George R.R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle. I'm getting a kind of steampunk vibe from the wing on the front. If you can see, there's like cogs and machinery there. It sounds amazing. It says, among the scattered islands that make up the water world of Windhaven, no one holds more prestige than the silver-winged flyers who cross the treacherous oceans to bring news, gossip, and stories to all. Maris of Amberley, a fisherman's daughter, wants to soar high above Windhaven, so she challenges tradition, demanding that flyers be chosen by merit rather than inheritance. But even after that bitter battle, Maris finds that her troubles are only beginning. Now a revolution threatens to destroy the world she fought so hard to join. It sounds awesome, and I've never actually read a George R.R. Martin book, so this will be interesting. Because the Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire series puts me off because they are massive. But this actually sounds really good, and I love this cover. And yeah, I'm excited to get to it. And then in the works, I also picked up Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. And I saw there was lots of buzz and hype around this when it first came out in hardcover. Sounds so good. It says, Lydia is dead, but they don't know this yet. So begins this exquisite novel about a Chinese-American family living in 1970s small-town Ohio. Lydia is the favourite child of Marilyn and James Lee, and her parents are determined that she will fulfill the dreams they were unable to pursue. But when Lydia's body is found in the local lake, the delicate balancing act that has been keeping the Lee family together is destroyed, tumbling them all into chaos. So it sounds really good, and I've heard only good things about it. Everybody that I know that's... Oh, I just hit myself in the face with the book. Everyone that I know that has read this has said to me, I have to read it, it's amazing. So, yeah. I'm excited to get to this. And the last book I picked up is a bit of a random one. I found it in the pound shop and I thought it sounded interesting. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it or whatever. But it's The Story of Land and Sea by Katie Simpson Smith. And it says, I shall read it. August 1793. On the hot, humid coast of North Carolina, 9-year-old Tabitha fills her pockets with fish bones and shells to bring the ocean back to her room. The act, perhaps, of a child conceived at sea. At night, Tab sits with her father by the shore to hear stories of her mother Helen. John longs to sail the sea as he did before the war, but knows he must stay on steady land for his daughter. But when Tab catches yellow fever, John turns to what he knows and steals her onto a boat bound for Bermuda, as Tab's life hangs in the balance. The same coast 20 years earlier, and Helen is given a slave girl for her 10th birthday. Moll's arrival is intended to teach Helen discipline, but soon the girls are confidants, an unlikely alliance. It's an enduring friendship until the arrival of John, a pirate turned soldier. And as the town is threatened in the dying embers of the revolution, Helen must decide between a life of security on the family plantation and a sea adventure with the man she loves. So it sounds interesting-ish. I mean, I'm not jumping to read it, but it was £1. The cover's beautiful. Seriously, just look at it. It's absolutely stunning. I love the pirate ship in the background. It's just faded out. It's just absolutely gorgeous cover. So, yeah. I mean, sounds good. Like I said, not one I'm jumping to read, but it's quite short, so it's a possibility in the future. Yeah, so that's it. Those are the 7 books I have to show you today. And there might be another haul soon. Oh, actually, there's one more thing that I haven't shown you. Bear with. I will end this clip and I'll switch to another clip. to show you the next thing. So I'll see you in a moment. Hello, so yes, I'm back, and I have that thing I wanted to show you. So I also picked up in the works this Sugar Skulls colouring book. It was the last one on the shelf. It was £3, and I was like, do you know what? I really, really want it. It's stunning images from the Mexican Day of the Dead. And these designs are, let me tell you, I mean, just look at that. Look at the stunningness of that. Like, it's just full of all these incredible Day of the Dead style skulls. And the big ones are, like, my favourites. There's like a Mexican one there, there's like a flower one there. They're absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And like I said, it was the last one on the shelf. And I was like, do you know what? I need it. And I think there's over, is it over 200 or over 100? Oh, that one's really pretty as well. There's a bigger version of that in the book. This book contains over 100 amazing sugar skull images for you to colour in and make your own. Exotic, exciting, and full of psychedelic detail, these skulls will inspire you to pick up your brightest pencils or pens for hours of creative fun. Sounds, looks, brilliant. So yeah, pick that up as well. This is published by Arcturus. I think this is one of their first colouring books, but if they keep publishing books like this, then I'm going to be a very happy boy because these pictures are stunning. Let me show you one that... Let me show you. My favourite one is this. I wish it was a full page one. It's like a red Indian one, and there's feathers, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And there's actually another one very similar, which is another one of my favourites. Ah, actually it's there. Which is this one right here. If you can see it, it's beautiful. And I wish those two were full page ones, but they're not. But anyway, yeah. So pumped to have this, it's gorgeous. So yeah, that is actually the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you wish, you may subscribe. Chat to me in the comments below about anything, any books, anything you want to talk about, just let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hi, just me again. So as you could tell from the intro, and you'll be able to tell from the outro of this video, I had to change them because somehow, I don't know how, but my phone managed to lose that footage. So new intro, new outro again. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I will see you soon. Goodbye.